In 1913, Leo Frank, a Jewish businessman in Atlanta, was convicted of raping and murdering 13-year-old Mary Fagan, who was a Catholic employee at his pencil factory. On April 26, 1913, she went into her boss, Leo Frank's office to collect a check, and the next morning was found in the basement of this factory, brutally beaten and dead. The autopsy revealed she was raped and strangled to death. Frank thought so ahead of this crime that he actually framed the black night watchman who found her the next morning, leaving 2 notes next to her corpse acting as if she wrote them, describing the murderer as this night watchman whose name was Newt Lee. After a long trial filled with bribery and framing, Leo Frank was finally convicted of murder and initially sentenced to death by hanging. But his legal team took it to the federal level and through under-the-table deals had his sentence reduced to life in prison. But in August of 1913, 25 men kidnapped Leo Frank from the prison and had him lynched directly in front of Mary Fagan's old residence. Now, Leo Frank was president of the Atlanta chapter of the B'nai B'rith, which was like a Masonic society but only for Jews. And he was re-elected as president after his conviction. The chapter went on to push the narrative, even inscribing it on his gravestone, that everyone involved in the case against Frank was anti-Semitic. Insert the creation of the Anti-Defamation League, formed in 1913 by the outrage of Jews in this conviction against Leo Frank. Also, the same year that the Federal Reserve was created and Americans began paying federal income tax. The ADL was founded with the mission statement to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and ensure justice and fair treatment for all. The ADL immediately ramped up their campaign to paint Leo Frank as a victim of anti-Semitism, infiltrating media, literature, and universities. One of the retellings of Frank's story was that 13-year-old Mary Fagan was a temptress who enjoyed being sexually abused by older men. The ADL has since operated as a political weapon to rewrite history, criminalize any criticism of Jewish power or involvement in America, and defined all dissent of Israel and even Christian slogans as anti-Semitism. Now, none of this may come to a shock for you if you know the contents of the Jewish faith's holiest book, the Talmud, which says Jews are permitted to violate Gentiles and have sex with children. The ADL was created on the basis of defending pedophilia and is still one of the wealthiest and most influential organizations in America today.